Hi, my name is Darby, and I'm going to be doing a book talk on 4 Alaskan themed books. 2 are chapter books, and 2 are picture books. The first one is The Year of Miss Agnes by Kirkpatrick Hill. It is a very sweet story of a educator, Miss Agnes, coming to a small rural village where the kids are apprehensive of most teachers because they don't stick around, or they're not kind, or they don't uplift them. But Miss Agnes is everything but that. She is so sweet. She gives the kids confidence. They want to learn because of her. And it is a very endearing story that if you are going to be an educator, it is a perfect read, even though it is a juvenile book. And for any kid, it's a perfect read. I absolutely love this book. It's sweet. It's a quick read, and I think the characters are relatable. The next book is Sweet Home Alaska, about a girl named Trip who has to move to Alaska from Wisconsin after the Great Depression. She doesn't really fit in, and in a new state in the 1930s, I think it's hard for a young girl to move to a remote place such as Alaska, but Trip finds herself. It is a book of self-confidence and courage, and I think any girl should read this. And it's a kind of a thicker chapter book, but I found it to be very heartwarming and a coming-of-age story. The children's book, one of the children's book, is Under Alaska's Midnight Sun by Deb Van Ass, and illustrated by Jeremiah Trammell. Reading that backwards. This is a very sweet story of a family celebrating the summer solstice in Alaska. This book is cute and also educational without knowing. Kids might ask, why is it always light outside? Well, this is a perfect book to explain why the seasons are different in Alaska, and why we don't go to bed at 8 o'clock in the summer sometimes. Sometimes we go to bed at midnight because it's so bright outside. And I think the illustrations convey that message perfectly. I think this is a very sweet read, and I think it is a good add to any classroom. The last book is probably my favorite children's book right now. It's called Oil by Jonah and Jeanette Winter. It is a very powerful and beautiful book in my opinion. It is about the Exxon Valdez oil spill, and it is in simple terms. It is not as complex so a child can understand it. The illustrations are extremely powerful. Any kid would see this and recognize that these animals are hurting, and this is not a good thing. I think it is important that kids know the repercussions of the oil field and the dangers that comes with it. The last page of this book is very powerful. 20, 30 years later, there's still oil in Prudhoe Bay, or in Bristol Bay. And I think this is a book that every child in Alaska should read, and I think it's important to have in our classrooms for environmental awareness. So I hope you pick up these books. Oil by Jeanette and Jonah Winters, Under the Sun by Deb Van Ass, Sweet Home Alaska by Carol Dagg, and The Year of Miss Agnes by Kirkpatrick Hill. Thank you.